There are 1,000 ways to prove one's worth.
These new hunters are so eager to prove their worth. The new skill they seem to have is showing them.
In the old days, the Mad Sun King made doing so.
Hello and welcome to Horizon Zero Dawn with the Frozen Wilds add-on. This is Jewelsmith.
So are we.
And I have already completed the main story in this game. But after completing the main story, it sends you back to the penultimate quest, the Looming Shadow, as if you had not completed the main story. So then you can go and do other things if you want to, and those other things for me are the Frozen Wilds, because I did not have this add-on while I was playing through the main game, and I wish I did. So that's a bit of advice for anyone thinking about playing. I would advise getting the Frozen Wilds along with the game and having them both together. The Frozen Wilds adds some skills that I would have found extremely useful during the main game, and also adds some weapons and outfits that I would have enjoyed having during the main game. Like this Nora Silent Hunter Master that I picked up in the last episode. Let me go ahead and put that on. Or what I've been calling my Robin Hood outfit.
You look well.
I've also picked up a few new weapons lately.
So, machines in the south suffer their own sort of corruption.
And I haven't done the tutorials for them. I haven't used them. Don't know much about them. But I now have a Storm Slinger, for what it's worth, and I have a Forgefire, which I believe I picked up off of the bandit leader that I killed while clearing out the Stone Yield bandit camp in the last episode. I don't know, it's been about a week since I played, so I kind of forgot what I had done in this game. Right, I was gathering Bluegleam. I destroyed another control tower, collected another animal figurine, and I was helping the Hunters 3, which is a trio of hunters. It's a little side quest kind of thing. I found a pigment. Right, I cleared the bandit camp, the one and only bandit camp that seems to be here in the cut, which is what this area is called. It's actually not Banur. I believe we pass through the cut to enter Banur, so there's more Banuk lands beyond the cut. The cut is just this little area here in between the Karja Sundom over here and Banur, which is the Banuk homeland. And I think that's all we did in the last episode. Let me hop over to the chat room. Hello, Frank. Hello, S. Popple Hughes and Sean and Celtic Granny. Wow, you guys are quick. How you doing today? Let me jump over to Twitter and send out a little tweet for people that follow me over there, because some people report that their notifications don't work properly. So if you prefer, you can follow me on Twitter. Same name, just look for Jewelsmith. I know, normally today is Try It Tuesday and I'd be trying out a new game. I missed Try It Tuesday last week, and and there's no Try It Tuesday today. I think I want to just play this game and try to finish it up. I have had so much going on in my life.
How long until the demon bursts?
A lot. Just take my word for it. There's been a lot of stuff going on, and so I haven't had a chance to stream
My father used to say,
very much lately. I didn't get to stream Sunday or Monday.
fail the best.
I post my schedule over on Patreon and try to keep it updated over there as I can. But the best I can say for the rest of the month of May, which I think starts tomorrow, right? Yep, May starts tomorrow. For the month of May, I really have no idea how much I'll be able to stream. We're going to be moving, so it just depends on exactly when we take down the TV and when we get internet set up in the new place and when we get everything all set up over there again. So there may be a bit of time where I am not streaming, and then of course, you know, there's packing and unpacking and all of that. So, you know, I may not get much of a chance to stream in the month of May. So if you don't see me, don't panic. I will be back as soon as I can. Alright, well today, let's see what we can do here. I just want to kick back, relax. Right, so we can try out the Forgefire. We can also try out the Storm Slinger. I don't usually do much of the tutorial. You can tell there's all these tutorials I haven't done. Maybe I should do them. That's a lot of tutorials. But I think I will. I think I'll try out this Forgefire. So what does it want me to do? Machines set on fire using the flamethrower. Okay, that sounds like fun. But where are we gonna put it? Let's put here. Oh, we can modify it. Okay, I didn't know that. Let's do it. Let's put some, I assume something with fire? Fire. Yeah, let's do fire. Okay. Or handling. Handling. Let's just do fire. Come on. Put some fire on that. There we go. Oh, Celtic Granny's asking who won the giveaway last Friday. Herman won the giveaway. He won the drawing for the Fallout 4 fan art print that I was giving away on Friday. Let's see here. Okay. Alright, well, do we have to go anywhere in particular? Does it matter? There's some Bluegleam out here. Maybe we can just head out here, see if we can find some machines between here and there, and shoot something.
When that's going down, allowing bandits to make their home here.
Blast something in the butt. I guess it's not considered a heavy weapon. It sort of looks like a spear with like a bladder on it there. I guess that's got the fuel in it. Machines set on fire. Okay, so any three machines, I suppose. Not goats. Goats don't count. Oh, there's a path. Let's take the path. If we can see it. Is it right in front of me? Oh, I'm on it. Yeah, I guess I am. Okay. Hard to tell in the snow. Nope, now I'm off the path. Alright, over here. Oh, there's a little squirrel. And now it is a dead squirrel. It is a former squirrel. Frozen Wilds adds some new animals. Goats, owls, squirrels, badgers, I think is another one.
Rear that up later.
Well, now I'm just going back to the bandit camp. This seems to wind around this way. Okay, let's go this way. There's the path. I was just kind of distracted by the view there. Sort of looks like there's a storm bird over there on that hill, doesn't it? And a tall neck. The neck of a tall neck there. That the bandits had for decoration. Hey, Barbarian King! How are you? Oh, Sean's saying, I hope these changes you had are for the better. Do you mean in game or in my personal life? In my personal life, no, not so much. Well, some of them are good, some of them are not. Let's put it that way. It's a mixed bag. We're moving into a new place, which is a good thing. It's going to be a nice place, I hope. We were already in a nice place, but then we started getting some really noisy neighbors, and we started looking at some of our other options and realized that, oh, there's the Bluegleam. That there were some other things that we liked better. I mean, we didn't want to have to move. Moving is always such a pain. I just moved a couple years ago. We had sold our house in one town and moved to another town to be closer to my husband's work. So we just moved a couple of years ago, and we like the place that we're in, but like I said, then the neighbors started getting kind of out of hand. So we started looking at some other options. Alright, so there's one over here and one up here. Go up to that one, and there's a pigment too. Okay, so that's, you know, I mean, it's a pain that we have to move, and it's not easy for us. My husband had back surgery earlier this year, and he had another back surgery last year, so we're gonna have to pay somebody to help us move. What is that over there? Go look at that. And just the whole process of moving, we're gonna have to take it really slow. We're just moving across town. It's not like a huge move. But, you know, we just got to take it really easy so that he doesn't mess up his back or anything.
Like this.
We're not as young and spry as we used to be. Lafayette's Last Supper. What in the world is this? This is from the old world. Look, honey, we're front page. The Dubois, is that how you say that? Dubois? Wrangler? Local family serves up last farm-grown steak to Governor Jebsen. June 11th, 2038. Wyoming Governor Mr. Ozzie Jebsen was in the Dubois area. Dubois area last week for some official visits. In among the busyness of those appointments, he sat down for a very special dinner with a very special family, the Lafayettes. Everyone knows the Lafayettes, of course. Who hasn't ridden one of their trails astride a sturdy paint pony, played chase the gopher in their fields, or chowed down a thick, juicy steak coming off their farm? Their solid, cold reputation is what brought the governor to their table 2 nights ago. It's no secret that raising cattle has gotten ever more difficult and expensive. A long time past are the days of herds stretching to the horizon, when nearly the only people who still keep cows are dude ranchers. The Lafayettes tried their best, God bless them, but they were smart enough to see what's coming down the country lane and banished their barns in favor of a shiny new meat-growing operation a few months back. This impressive collection of vats, tubes, and belts takes up almost an acre of land and allows production of over 600 meat units per data corrupted. Alright, so this is giving us a little color of what supposedly happened. Obviously 2038 is in the future for us, almost 20 years in the future, but in the distant past for Aloy. So it's kind of showing us how things had changed. People weren't eating as much, I guess, homegrown cattle. They were producing meat in some kind of meat-producing, protein-producing facility rather than with animals. Alright. Oh, and I can jump down here if I want to. Do I want to, though? Can remove that. Now we need to go down and get this one. Oh, there's still a pigment up here. Let's go up further and get the pigment. Hey, hi, Stella! Oh, thanks, Sean. Sean's saying moving does suck. I moved last year and hated it. Yeah. It's just a pain. I mean, hopefully it won't be as difficult this time, because when we moved 2 years ago, we were moving and we sold a house and moved into a flat, into an apartment. A big apartment. I mean, big enough, you know, for the family and everything. But we downsized a lot of stuff. Got rid of a lot of junk we really didn't need. We simplified our lives, you know. So there's not as much stuff to pack. And that should make it a little easier. Oh, shoot. What's out there? Demonic Scorcher. Ooh, a bunch of them. Oh, I don't want to try to take on a bunch of Demonic Scorchers right now. That's a lot of Demonic Scorchers. Oh boy. It's coming right this way too. I'm just gonna try to avoid them. I don't want to try to set them on fire with my fire stick. Oh, there's the pigment, I think. Yeah, medium crystal. Let's take a look at that. Oh, and of course it's part of set 2. It doesn't complete set 1, so I can't turn it in. Alright, let's see, inventory. But yeah, anytime you gotta move, it's such a pain. All the packing and unpacking and all that. Trying to not break things. Worried about things getting broken. But hopefully we'll get settled into our new place and then won't have to think about moving again for a while. So, of course, that's what we said when we moved in here, so who knows. Oh, hey there, boar. God, don't jump off the ledge, Aloy. And there goes the boar.
Look out below!
I don't know why I needed to kill that boar, but it was just looking at me. It was looking at me funny. It's over there. Alright, Bluegleam formation. Is Aloy going to be able to get to it without dying? Oh, boy, that was lucky. Maybe we can get it from over here. Oh yeah, it looks like there's some ledges she can climb. There we go.
I can't feel much of anything in this.
Huh. Oh, there's a ledge. There we go. We got it. Now, normally I wouldn't bother with all the collectibles. I had said that about the main game. Word to the wise, if you're going to play the main game. Honestly, I wouldn't even bother with the Banuk figures and the ancient vessels and the metal flowers. Unless they just happen to be convenient. But the thing with the Bluegleam is it's currency to the Banuk. So if I collect enough Bluegleam, like that's how I bought my new outfit here, my Robin Hood outfit. And I also upgraded, where is it? I have the Banuk striker bow now instead of just the regular hunter bow. And it's a little bit, I think the base stats on it are a little bit better. Plus it's got some kind of overdraw thing where if you pull the string all the way and hold it, you kind of charge up the shot. So it does more damage that way. And there's other Banuk varieties of the sharp shot bow and the war bow and stuff. I don't use the war bow very much, so I don't really care about that. But I want to get the Banuk sharp shot version. So I need this Bluegleam stuff. Alright, we gathered all of that. Alright, we still need to find a machine to shoot. Oh, I've got a couple of skill points. Let's go ahead and buy this one. Not that I use mounts all that much. But I kind of wish I'd had this in the main game. That would have been fun to have. This is all mount related stuff. I've already unlocked those. So, alright. And it's dark and I can't see very well. Don't fall and die, Aloy. But, you know, there's been a lot of other things going on. There's been a death in the family. There's been, you know, taxes to do. There's been a ton of doctor's appointments. Had some medical issues and things. So, you know, just been a lot to deal with. That's why I wasn't streaming. I wasn't keeping up my usual schedule this month, and I probably won't be keeping up any kind of regular schedule next month, just depending on, you know, what's going on. So, oh, there's a squirrel over there too. Where'd he go? Where'd he go? Oh, I think he ran off. Nope, he's still there. Let's tag him. Got him. Can't recover my arrows though, can I? No, I cannot. Okay. Alright, we're heading this way. We're helping the Hunters 3. Might as well do that. Looks like we're going to be heading through, are those maybe tramplers? Alright, we'll try setting their butts on fire with my weapon. I didn't want to go for the Scorchers. Those are pretty wicked. But with the Tramplers, I think I can handle it. Oh, yeah, I will, thank you. Gather that medicinal herb. There we go. Stella likes the whole not falling thing. Okay, thank you. Yeah, I do too. But I must secretly love it because I do it all the time. God, I'm constantly falling in this game. It's because I have no patience. I have no patience for the climbing and jumping stuff. I really don't. That's what it is. Machine site discovered. Tramplers. Alright. Alright, well let's try putting on... Let's do a costume change here. Oh, that's pretty cool. Shield Weaver, there we go. Let's try doing that. Because that gives me... Well, it basically gives me more health bar, but it's a shield that enemies have to work their way through. Alright, so let's grab this. And let's look for machines. Alright, this is supposed to be a Trampler site. Where are the Tramplers? Alright, we want to get out here. Oh, they're going to be at one of these control towers again. Alright. Ooh, is that a geyser? It is. Are we gonna find Old Faithful? That one's shooting up over there. Up into the air. You see it? Oh, there's an owl. What's that building over there, though? I want to go check out that building. Is that a bad thing? Should I not go check out the building? Ooh! Oh, that's so cool. Oh. Are these my 3 hunters I'm supposed to be helping? Ooh, and a demonic scrapper, huh? Not seeing any Tramplers out here in this supposed Trampler site. Alright, well let's go talk to them. We can do two missions at one time. Hey, gang, how you doing?
There's the herd. Everyone ready?
Are you joking? We were born ready. Let's go get them, flaming skulls.
Nope. That's awful.
It is a pretty bad name. Good effort though, Urkai.
Forget it. Let's just go kill something.
Alright. Kill the machines. can get a shot at
the tower.
that. Take out the tower, or they're gonna just keep being healed. I didn't know there was a stalker down there. Shit.
Die!
That tower. Oh shoot. Heal, heal, heal. Will it go out of, if it goes out of range, can we kill it? If we lure it out here? There we go, we got it. One's still up there. Did we take out the tower? It looks like we did.
That'll help.
How close I need to get.
There!
Oh, they're over here. I didn't know you could go through to the other side. It says set machines on fire using flamethrower. I'm out of ammo and it didn't get set on fire. That sucks. Our stalker is immune to it then?
I don't know if machines feel.
Oh, one. There we go. It worked. There we go.
I don't know about you three, but I feel better. Aloy, did you get that component?
This is good. Making progress.
Alrighty. Floating in the water. Supply crate. Okay. Full of metal shards. Oh, this must be Old Faithful here. And there was a building built around it.
Almost too easy.
Okay. Never been there in real life, so I don't know what it's supposed to look like. That's cool. What's this? That's purple. Probably another figurine. Yep, animal figurine.
What kind of animal?
Alright, let's take a look. Ah. Depicts a stout antlered animal inscribed 1 of 7 in a commemorative set. Looks like a, what is it, that, an elk? A reindeer? Something? Hey, Master Shot, how are you? Yeah, I know. Sean's saying life can really throw it at you. Oh, thank you. Remember to keep your head up and breathe when it gets tough. I try. That's Purple Hughes. That girl in the 300s needs her face rubbed in the snow till she learns some bloody respect. She's pretty sassy, isn't she? Oh, Celtic Granny's gotta run. Says, have a blessed evening, Jewel. You too, Celtic Granny. I don't know if you're still there or if you'll come back later and watch the video that you missed. But thanks for being here and thanks for your support. Shout out to Celtic Granny. She dropped a tip in the super chat tip jar on YouTube for me during my last live stream. She's been a long time supporter of this channel. And that's why I made her one of my mods. Go pick up all the goodies. Well, that battle didn't quite go the way I wanted it to. But somehow the tower got destroyed. I don't know if I did that or one of the other hunters did that. I was too busy running away from the stalker. It's over here. Oh, some flowers in the snow.
I'll tuck that away.
I suppose, well, at least I managed to set one of the machines on fire. That didn't quite go the way I wanted either. I was trying to use this thing, the Forgefire, but
that was worth it.
either some of these machines are not susceptible to it, or I just don't know what I'm doing. Ooh, look at that. So where is that on the map? It's right here. Oh, I see. There's a stalker site here. Got it. Alright, let's go talk to the hunters. Oh, there's something else over there. You see that? I should go check that out too. Alright, where are the hunters?
That's another part down. One more and you'll have what you need to pay off Burgrend.
It's starting to feel real, you know. I'm starting to believe we're really gonna get out of here. Honestly, I wasn't sure we'd survive a week without Nakoni. But here we are.
Who's Nakoni?
Who's Nakoni?
Nakoni was... she was a friend of ours. She challenged the chieftain for control of the Werak.
She didn't make it.
No. If you're gonna tell this story, tell it true. She was murdered.
Whoa. What happened?
What happened? How did you lose Nakoni?
She challenged the chieftain to a hunting competition. Oni could, damn him. He wasn't nearly the hunter Nakoni was. But who comes back to the camp after the trial? Oniku, grinning like a snap maw, crowing, "Oh, where's little Nakoni?"
We tracked Nakoni through the woods. Found her not far from the trailhead.
Her damn neck snapped.
I don't want to remember her like that. Sometimes that memory, it's all I can think of.
I'm sorry, Tatai. It sounds like she meant a lot to you. To all of you. Nakoni challenged the chieftain. Why?
Onikuk wrapped himself in power and authority the way some people wrap themselves in furs. If you're willing to fawn over him and sing false songs to him, you might get a spot on the best hunts. The Werak split into two. Those willing to lick the bottoms of Onikuk's feet, and the rest of us, waiting for things to get better.
Until Nakoni.
She was the best and bravest of us. She was the one who took a stand.
Is this why you left Banur? Because of this business with Nakoni and your chieftain?
Onakut knew Nakoni was our mentor, our friend. We couldn't stay.
That final night, we snuck back to camp, packed what we could, and left.
Like cowards.
What are we, Tatai? We are Banuk, aren't we? Survive and prevail. That's what we do.
It's not what she did.
I'm sorry for what you've been through.
It's nice to be heard. Thank you, Aloy.
Look, it doesn't matter, okay? What happened in Banur is buried in Banur. What matters now is what happens in the Sundom. That's where the burning turkeys are gonna make a name for ourselves,
You
right?
heading for the Sundom.
Oh, the burning turkeys? Seriously?
It rolls off the tongue.
Sort of like vomit?
So, where to next?
There's a lake just west of here. Seems like a good place to find a snapmaw fang. We'll meet you there.
If you beat us there, just wait by the campfire. We'll be along.
Okay. Sounds good, but I gotta go set a couple more machines on fire and go check out whatever this thing is over here. I sure wish they could come with me. Don't really have followers in this game, companions or whatever. But I would like that. Well, this looks like... I mean, it's got the glowing things like a Banuk. A Banuk building. Oh, I see. They didn't build it. It's a ruin. And they just hung their stuff up in it. Well, what else is in here? Why would they...
Ursus Americanus, the magnificent American black bear. Brought to you by Montana Recreations.
What?
You never even felt the cold, did you? If he hadn't preserved you, would anyone even know you could defeat it?
Who's that? Hello? Who's this guy? Well, first let me go save, and oh, there's a bunch of things to scan, and oh, dang. All right. Let's do a quick save. What's this? Visitor Center. Yes.
Visitor Center's a bust. I'm recording the strategic
Oh,
and
Dodd
operational
Blevins.
value at roughly 0 point squat.
He's a jerk.
No reason we shouldn't pack the staff onto a vert and send them back to Nowheresville as soon as the gates are locked. Enjoy basic income, ding-dongs.
Yeah, he was involved in... I still don't really know exactly what's going on, but we've heard some data points about him before, I think. Could get some demolition bots in here and level a structure. Might be something of value in the walls, copper wire or something, but that's about all we're going to get out of this. Dump. Hell, or just let it rot out here for all I care. Oh, one more thing. That Jeffords lady, Marnie Jeffords, operations manager. While we have access to the National Park Department employee registry, let's put a no rehire flag on her account. Teach her not to get lippy with her superiors. Yeah, he's a real douchebag. This Blevins guy. Yeah, we already looked at that. Okay. So where exactly are we? Oh, we're right here. Oh, is he a merchant? Okay. Is it a merchant over there? It is a merchant. Well, this is a pretty good place to set up shop. Makes a lot more sense than just standing on the edge of a cliff. Like some of them do. Our final 2 weeks. To all staff from Marnie Jeffords. Okay, she's the one that Levins doesn't like. Some of you have overheard portions of the, let's call them, spirited conversations I've been having with the charming Mr. Blevins in my office over the past week. So let's address the honking big elephant we're crammed into this room with. The park has been acquired by something called Firebreak, and they're restricting access to authorized personnel. I wish I had more details to share, but those are literally the only ones I've been given. Upshot, this isn't a national park anymore. No visitors means no visitor center. We've got 2 weeks. I know this is not easy. If you're like me, this place represents something bigger and more important than a paycheck. Believe me, I am right there with you when I say that this park is the most beautiful place in America. It's not PR and it's not hype. It breaks my heart to think that nobody will be around to applaud Old Faithful or stare into the beauty pool. But this is where we find ourselves. I realize there's a temptation to check out and give up, but I really, really need your help over the next 2 weeks. Tours will continue through Friday, so I'm going to need guides. And even though regular ops at the gift shop are suspended, we've got a ton of surplus merch to box up and ship back to manufacturers, including about a bazillion unsold Monrec hollow figures. Yes, Monrec wants everything. I think she's talking about Montana Recreations, which is the maker of the figures we've been collecting. They want everything but the display figs back. No, I can't imagine why either. Monrec wants everything but the display figs. Oh, so maybe the display figures are the ones that we're finding. Please, you guys, just give me 2 more weeks of your time. I can't shut this place down alone. Best, Marnie. Alright, so Old Faithful, I think, is in Yellowstone. And I'm not sure exactly where that's located. I know I should know. Yeah, in Wyoming. Okay, because we'd read about that in some of the other data points, I think, or heard about it. Yeah. So Old Faithful is a geyser that's in Yellowstone National Park in Wyoming in the United States. Coordinates. Let me look at the map here. So she's actually all the way up in Wyoming. Got it. Okay. Wow, she's covering a lot of ground. You know, that's actually a really big place. I'm just thinking, you know, because I'm pretty sure that the main game takes place around Four Corners. Let me look here. I'm curious how much distance there is. Let me go back. See, so here she is up in what was once Wyoming. But I thought that this down here was supposed to be the Four Corners area of the United States. And now I can't get my internet to work, so I can't look it up, of course. Because my internet's been working so well lately. Well, I should say my Wi-Fi. You guys know I always have problems with my Wi-Fi. I'm always complaining about it. Alright, somebody look up on Google Maps. Look up the distance from Old Faithful in Yellowstone National Park to the Four Corners area. Because that's basically how much ground Aloy is covering here, supposedly. Hey, Frog, how you doing? Welcome to the chat room. Yep, I can't get my maps to come up. I can see the chat room, but Google Maps doesn't want to work. Maybe I can get it up on my phone. Different network. Let's look up Wyoming. Maybe Google Maps just isn't working right now. Not coming up on my phone either. Here we go. Seriously. Sorry, you guys. Normally, I don't have such a problem looking things up very quickly on my laptop or my phone. But for some reason right now, the network is being slower than molasses. Yellowstone National Park. Okay, yes. Where is that? Give it to me. Google. Okay. Now, directions. Let's do directions from there to Four Corners. Nope, that's not giving me anything. Is it Zion National Park? Where part of the game takes place? Okay, let's look here. Yeah, okay, I'm looking at it. Alright, I think I finally got it up on my map. Alright, from the Four Corners to where she is, where it's Old Faithful. Zion, Four Corners, and Old Faithful Geyser. Yeah, driving, it would be like 13 hours. In a car. Alright, so if Aloy is walking from here to here, like to Meridian or whatever, it would take days and days. Of course, I guess you could ride on a machine, but even then, if it takes 13 hours to drive, riding a machine would probably take even longer. Alright, I was just curious because I wanted to know exactly. I mean, I know it's a video game, so they have to shorten the distance. But just to give you guys who might not be familiar with the United States an idea of just actually how much distance that really is in the real world. Okay, so we're here. That's where the hunters went, and there's a bit of Bluegleam here, and there's a pigment here. Let's go get that pigment. That shouldn't be too far away. And maybe we'll finally find the tramplers and use this Forgefire again. What's this? Does it work? Well, that's cool. This looks like it used to be a hologram kind of display thing. Oh, and these look like larger versions of some of the animal figurines I've been finding. Well, that's cool. Yeah, there's the one that I just found. Is there a map or anything over here? Oh, it's all burnt up. Or rusted or whatever. Hi! Oh, you're a merchant with a name.
I hate to interrupt.
Oh,
Yes. Hello, an outlander at the Shrine of Forgotten Beasts. Welcome. I'm Enjuk.
Hey, Enjuk.
Aloy. The Shrine of what?
When the old world still breathed, a great man built a tiny totem to this beast and stored the visage inside. When the totem is placed on the pedestal, the animal is painted onto the empty air, and the beast lives again. Well, almost.
Oh, so all these statues she's been gathering.
Where are the other 6 figurines?
I found this one in the wilds. Remembered the indentations in the pedestals here, and saw how they matched the base of the totem. But as you say, it's one of 7, isn't it? The great Montana recreations must have made more, but...
Oh, that's cool.
Time has scattered them.
Oh, I've got some.
I found some of those animal figurines you like.
Oh, cool. Alright, so I guess we could give it to him? But what happens? Hang on. Oh, maybe if he puts them all on the pedestals, then we can activate them and see the holograms? Hey, Kinu! How you doing? Our resident expert on Horizon Zero Dawn. I just told you this one was cool. Yeah. Okay, alright, let's turn these in. I don't have that one yet. I seem to have that one. Wow, I have more than I thought I did. So I just have one I haven't found? For real?
The cut may have forgotten you, little ones, but I will not. And now that you've returned to your pedestals, I can show others.
That's cool. This dude is cool.
You said a great man made these figurines?
Indeed. He was, I believe, a student of the natural world. Like me, but surpassing my abilities 1,000 times over. The great Montana recreations. Perhaps the finest natural scholar the old world ever produced. His voice claims responsibility for the totems, the vessels for the knowledge he accumulated. I share his desire.
It's just a company
to understand the beasts,
that manufacture
catalog
these.
their behaviors and preserve their images. I like to flatter myself that I'm an apprentice of sorts, carrying on his work. Someday, perhaps, if I am persistent, I can earn his name. Enjuk Recreations.
Oh, that's awesome. This dude is so cool.
So these totems, the images they show are of animals that no longer exist. They're gone, like the old ones.
So it seems. To think such magnificent creatures are lost to us, that we never even knew they were here. We rely as much on beasts as we do on machines. For food, for warmth, but do we study them with the same fervor? I do. For example, I have this theory about foxes. Why do foxes have red fur? Think about what they eat.
Meat?
Raw meat. Bloody meat. See? Natural causation. Logical connections. It only makes sense.
You've thought a lot more about foxes
Then
than
why
I
wouldn't
have.
people have more red hair? Just saying. Alright, well we have one more to find for him.
I should get going.
Of course, of course. I've taken up so much of your time already. But I don't suppose you could keep an eye out for more figurines?
If I run across any, I'll bring them your way.
I will, dude. I totally will. Alright, let's go take a look at all these. Let's go check it out. Ah, now we can activate the holo projector. Oh, sweet.
Versus Americanus, the magnificent American black bear. Brought to you by Montana Recreations.
How would you like to find yourself cornered by that thing?
I suspect I'd like it very much indeed. What a beautiful beast you were.
No, dude. Seriously, you don't want to tussle with a bear.
Puma Concalor, the fearsome cougar. Brought to you by Montana Recreations.
Its coat is sand colored. Could it have been a burrowing animal? Perhaps those teeth were only used for digging.
Nope, those teeth were used for ripping your face off, my dude.
Dawn breaking. Every time's different.
Ursus Arctos,
Ooh,
the menacing grizzly bear. Brought to you by Montana Recreations.
Those claws look like they could rip someone in half.
Perhaps in its youth, but you heard Montana Recreations. He said it's grizzled, old. Its hunting days are behind it.
Nope, nope, that's not what he meant.
Odocoius virginianus, the majestic mule deer. Brought to you by Montana Recreations.
Not built like a predator, but perhaps it needed those horns to take down its prey in the absence of sharp fangs.
I like the narrator, Montana Recreations. He's like so into it.
Canis lupus, the enigmatic
the
gray
wolf.
wolf. Brought to you by Montana Recreations.
Could it be that these wolves and our foxes are the same somehow? Perhaps after hundreds of winters. No, that's ridiculous.
All right, and then this one.
Alcis alcis.
Oh, it's a moose, not an elk. Okay.
Brought to you by Montana Recreations.
The horns grow like trees. Of course, this moose used those bizarre growths to blend in with its forest home.
I love how this just illustrates how, how wrong we can get things. People who are archaeologists or biologists or whatever, the assumptions that people make. Because people make assumptions based on what they know, but if they don't have all of the information they need, then they could be making the wrong assumptions. Like, he's assuming Montana Recreations is a person and not a company. And he's making all these assumptions about the animals. That's cool. It's good. This is good. I like this. All right. Well, we just have one more to find, and then we know where to bring it. Back to this guy here. All right. Let's go out and make a save. All right. We still need to set a couple of machines on fire with our flamethrower. And we need to go grab this pigment. And there's a crystal down here too. Maybe we'll go get that next. Alright, we'll head for the pigment first. And maybe set some tramplers on fire along the way. Anything else in here? Nope, I guess not. Hey Susan, how you doing? As Poplar Hughes is saying, but Aloy can fast travel. Right. She can. But I'm just saying, realistically, if she was going to travel back and forth, it would be days of travel. Oh. Hello there. Is that the pigment we want? Yes, it is. And I think there's another one over there. Alright. Alright. Do I have? No, I need to make some more. Some more ammo for this thing. I'm pretty sure I've got to be up close for it to work. It's being damaged from standing on the geyser? Why is that happening? Oh yeah, it is! I wonder if that means if I stood over the geyser it would damage me too.
I've got to put up a fight.
Oh dang. I didn't know there was a scorcher out there. If that's what it was. I think it was. Yeah, look at that big bastard up there on the hill. Yeah, demonic scorcher. You big jerk.
They're scanning for me. Safe. For a few minutes, anyway.
Oh, there he is.
First strike. get out of this.
Yeah, I'm starting to think the demonic machines don't respond to the heat of this thing. This Forgefire thing. I'm spraying it right on him. At least I think I am. Disc launcher. I know I can shoot it off of him, but oh, what else is out there? Are those the Red-Eye Watchers? Okay, yeah. They're hiding. They're letting the big old Scorcher come get me.
Fascinating, if they weren't looking for me.
Oh, he's limping. He's limping. Get him! Go get him! big explosion. I got him though. I got him. Well, I still haven't set that damn third machine on fire yet, have I? To finish the tutorial. Let's go get the pigment.
This will be for Sekuli.
Oh, we finished a set of pigments. We can go turn those in. Turn off the marker. Alright, and then head this direction to get to the hunters. Oh, right, there's another Bluegleam down here. And a pigment. Alright, let's go that way. Just looking around. Yeah, I think that... I think when the machine was standing over the geyser, it was doing damage to it. Not sure what it looked like.
These are cute.
Oh, took a little damage my own self. Just a little. Hey, Badger. A badger skin, okay. That might be something I need. Alright. Let's go this way. Do we see? There it is, right there. Awesome. We can remove that. And there's a pigment way up here. Oh boy, how are we going to get up the mountain? It looks like there's some climbing ledges on this side of the mountain. And there's a pigment down there. Alright, I'm not going to worry about these right now. Since we're up in this area, let's head out here and finish the Hunters 3. And then maybe go down and turn in our one set of pigments that we've completed. See what that gets us. I still want to set another critter on fire. Let's see what we find between here and there. Hey Nemo, how you doing? Yeah, Kinu says, uh-oh, you attracted a scorcher. Yeah. That's always a risk out here, isn't it?
Never know when I might need these.
Oh, there goes an owl. Oh, Kinu is saying, wow, I'd never seen that before. What? What had you not seen? I'm a little behind on catching up with the chat room, so I'm not sure what you're referring to. The long leg getting damaged by the geyser, maybe? Is that what you're talking about? Oh, okay. Kinu is saying the Scorcher is super resistant to fire. Well, that makes sense, since it's a Scorcher. Okay, the machine being hurt by the geyser. Okay. Yeah, well, I guess that's a thing. That is one fat goat there. Maybe he's just fluffy, not meaty. Alright, this is our little gift shop, right? Yeah. I love this place. It's cozy. Good place to open a sandwich shop, right, Ice Stella? Ooh, is this the ruins of a bus? Looks like, doesn't it? Oh, that's cool. Oh, and cars. Lots of ruined cars. Oh, and another building. I wonder if there's going to be anything inside that building. Sometimes in the ruins of the old world, they have data points and things. Maybe I should be cautious. That's not being cautious, Aloy. Oh, I don't see anything. What's that? Just a destroyed watcher. Okay. I'll be cautious. Maybe this isn't the visitor center. Maybe an old lodge. Restaurant, yeah, see? There is a little thing in here to scan. I have to pay attention. The little box on my radar, little box symbol, little cube, that's telling me there's something to scan in here. Proposal approved. Sylvester Malinowski, personal log number 041, data corrupted. Approved my chromatic preservation proposal. Blevins is furious, of course, but any expenditure that doesn't directly benefit his security team makes him furious, so it's hard to work up the energy to care. In any case, I think we're a go. Now, if I'm right, with some relatively minor tweaks to the bacterial and pH contents of the springs, we should be able to cool them down without losing any of the coloration that makes them so special. The water at the centers of the pools should remain entirely sterile, and the cyanobacteria at the edges ought to have the exact same photosynthetic reaction. This is a real win. I mean, there will come a day when this park is open to people again. I have to believe that. And when it is, those people will want to see the prismatic springs. You know, it occurs to me, when all this is said and done, you'll be able to swim right through those springs. It'll be like taking a warm bath. I don't know what this is talking about, but it sounds like they're explaining why the hot springs aren't boiling hot. Maybe? Or why the hot springs are rainbow colored, or why they're still preserved after all these years, or something? I don't know what it's explaining to us. But okay, thank you. Explanation that I don't think I needed, but that's fine. I got anyway. Oh, and here's another one. Inspection failed.
Security inspection.
Dodge Blevins, you
this place,
dick.
my father used to say, is a 6-alarm dumpster fire. A catastrophic breach waiting to happen. And this Malinowski guy, he's the source of the problem. I guarantee it. Too wrapped up in this pet project of his. I mean, who the hell cares if a bunch of stagnant pools of water are rainbow colored or not?
Okay. Mr. Blevins, thank you for your opinion. Now you can fuck right off. Yeah, it looks like it was offices or a lodge or something in here. Alright. It's weird how they were so concerned with preserving data for hundreds or thousands of years, and they made this big deal about it in the main storyline. And then here's these like little, you know, iPads just laying around that have survived for hundreds of years. I guess they didn't have to worry too much about it. They didn't have to worry as much as they thought, maybe.
Got one.
Alright, I see a light over there. Kinu is saying the Forgefire is more interesting once you upgrade it, but it eats a lot of blaze. Ah, well. You can upgrade it? How do you upgrade it? Oop, control tower discovered. Right, because we're getting close to... Ah, there it is. That's what I saw. I should probably queue up some potions of some kind. And here's another building. Bunch of buildings. There's another one here too. Oh, hey, goat. Goodbye, goat. Got a goat bone. Anything in here? Ah, yeah, there's something here. Supply crate. Okay. Go check out the supply crate. How do we get to the supply crate?
Breath is ice. Before I even breathe out.
Whoa. That's some goodies. What could we not take? The shock trap. Okay. So let's go to our inventory. Let's go to the shock traps. I don't think there's anything. Ah, okay. I can't disassemble them into shards. So, alright, that one's just gonna have to stay there. Anything else going on out here? Ooh, a demonic snap maw. Alright. Oh. There's a save fire.
No sign of them yet. Guess I'll just sit and wait.
Oh, are we gonna trigger a cutscene? They said if you get there before us, then wait.
I'm starting to worry about you three. Everything all right?
We took our time. After our last conversation, we had a lot to think about.
I can imagine. Just one more hunt, then your debt is paid and you three can make your way south. Ready?
Huntress, the Sunshine Snowshoes await your signal.
Horrible. I'm almost impressed, Tulemak. Didn't think you could come up with a name worse than burning turkeys.
Well, I liked it. Let's hunt.
Alright, well, there's the snap maw right there. Okay, what are we up against? A demonic snap maw, demonic thingamadoodle, and the control tower is way out there. Okay. What's this? Are there two control towers? Maybe I should go and override both of them? While my friends are dealing with the machines. Oh, come on, Aloy. Get out of the water, please. I can get up to it, I can override it. There we go. I don't necessarily have to destroy them. Get out of the water. Aloy, get out of the water. Oh. There's Bluegleam. Alright, and there's another one up there on that tower. Sure wish it was daylight. Oh, there's 3 of them. Oh, there's a snap maw right there. Get out of the water, Aloy. Go, go, Aloy, go. Override this one. There we go. Override. Hurry up. Override that French tickler. There we go. It's limp now. We've still got one more out here. Across the ice. How are my friends doing? Well, that one is still affecting me. I don't want to go down into the water. Figure out how to get there without going through the water. Alright, quick, override it! Override it! Override it, Aloy! There we go. Alright, it's been short-circuited. So now what? Quest active. Right, I gotta set one on fire, don't I? Alright, what else are we doing? Hunters 3. Kill the machines. Okay, so I gotta go help them kill the machines. Oh, we did it! Alright. Let's get rid of this thing. Alright, we've done the tutorial. We're done already. Ooh, we got a bunch of... Oh, that's right, the collectible figurine reward boxes. Oh my gosh, we didn't even open these. Alright, we gotta open those. And special items, yes, we picked up some pigment. Notebook. Data points, yeah, I don't like having exclamation points hanging over my head. I guess we didn't look at this one. Inspection failed. God Blevin, security inspection this place, as my father used to say. Yeah, we heard that. We already heard him say all this. Okay. Alright. Sorry, dude. Didn't mean to hit my friends. There we go.
Well, are we done here?
I hope so.
Did you all see that? We did it. We really did it.
All right, can we please put our tripcaster back? Okay.
Wrap it up, boys. We're done here.
Actually, what I might want to do is the blast sling, because that's like chucking bombs at something or around something. I think I want to do that.
Snap maw tooth and let's get going already.
I haven't been using these much. I didn't get the
Well,
weapon until
here?
almost the very end of the main storyline, and I used it in the final battle.
No more Banuk. No more cut. We're already gone. We did it. We really did it.
Pull out a snap maw tooth and let's get going already.
Oh, poor little salmon, but we got a fish bone. Aloy, come on, get out.
There's frost between your teeth.
All right, how are we doing here, folks?
Come here, Aloy. Let's have a proper goodbye, huh?
Okay, hang on. I'm gonna search this. Let's activate the quest. Hunters 3. Alright, there we go. We're done with the tutorial. Alright. Yes, sir. How you doing?
There. That's the last of Burgrend's parts. Looks like you three are out of debt.
For now. Until Urkai breaks something else.
It was one time.
You make a nice shaman, Aloy. Thanks for lending a hand. Maybe we'll meet you in the Sundom sometime.
Once you get to the Sundom, what then? What's the next step?
We hunt like Nakoni wanted to hunt.
Nakoni had big dreams. A werak in which everyone pulls their weight and takes care of each other. No shamans, no chieftains, no need to pry the power out of anybody's hands.
Sounds like a lot of work.
But worth it, I think. And a fitting tribute to Nakoni. we can become the Werak she always wished
Ooh,
for.
they should name their Werak after Nakoni.
You won't have me to strip your kills now. Are you three gonna be alright?
Doesn't look that hard, really. We'll be fine.
Great. He watches 3 successful harvests and he's suddenly a shaman.
When you get to Song's Edge, talk to Burgrend. If he can't teach you himself, he'll know someone who can.
Sure. And I bet he charges us for the introduction.
Thank you, Aloy. I'm sure we'll figure it out.
I guess this is goodbye. How does it feel, putting Banuk lands behind you?
The only thing I would have missed is already gone.
Let all those rotten Banor suck-ups freeze to death.
It's a little much, Urkai, don't you think? It's strange. What is it to be Banuk after Banur forsakes you? How do we decide who we are? How about you, Aloy? Who do you think we are? What will you remember of us?
Oh, do I get to name them? You should be remembered for what you fight for, what you've endured, or what you've accomplished. How about what you've accomplished?
Look around. You've taken down more machines since you left Banur than some hunters take down in a year.
Shattered hearts and all, right, Urkai?
It wasn't shattered.
But you took down a Thunderjaw to get that heart, didn't you?
We did. So, silly suggestion. But what if we were the Shattered Hearts?
You know,
That's a good one. I like that.
I actually like it.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Thank you, Aloy, for seeing us for who we are.
Aw, that's sweet. I like that. Alright, you guys. Well, good luck with that. I'll see you in the Sundom. Oh, it'd be cool if they were there at the final battle. I mean, I've already done the final battle, but I had done the final battle before I did the Frozen Wilds. And a lot of the people that you meet along the way in the storyline end up showing up at the final battle. Alright, there we go. That would be cool if they were there.
This will do nicely.
So there were 3 towers out here. Well, that looks like a parking lot over there. Or a road, maybe? You can see all the street lights. Maybe we'll go check that out. I kind of want to take down these towers, though. I know they've been overridden, and I don't have to destroy them. Out of the water. But I feel like I should destroy them, you know? There we go.
Sorry to spoil your fun.
That one goes. Alright. I don't think there's anything I can loot from the towers. Isn't there a third one somewhere around here? It's over on the other side. Yeah, I think it is. Alright, let me go to the other side. Oh, I'm not checking in with the chat room. Hang on. Kinu loves Tulemak. Yeah, he seems cool. Kinu is saying once a machine is on fire, it doesn't do any more damage to hit it with more fire arrows. Okay. Better to switch to something else. Got it. Well, I thought you had to fill up its meter, though, but I'm probably not paying attention to the meter very well, am I? Because I thought you had to, like, there's like a little circle over its head and you can fill that whole thing up to give it more burning damage. There we go. Anything else out here? Oh, I guess not. All right. Barbarian King has got to go. Well, thanks for hanging out with us, Barbarian King. Probably already gone, but thank you for being here. Kinu saying, I never think about the slings. I know, I always forget about them too because I just didn't bother. I think I got one really early in the very beginning of the game, and I tried it out a little bit and didn't like it, and then didn't bother getting any other slings, and then toward the very end of the game, the main story, ended up getting. Yeah, because see, there's this one you get, the Shadow Sling. Well, I think I had a Karja Sling to begin with, and then I upgraded eventually to the Shadow Sling, and it does the freeze damage, or electric damage, or fire damage. But then I got the Blast Sling, and this one lobs explosive bombs. And some kind of work like frag mines, so it's kind of like, you know, you can, it's similar to laying down, you know, these explosives here. It's similar to laying these down, only you can do it from a distance. And then there's other ones that are like sticky. They'll stick to a robot and then blow up, you know, a few seconds later. And then there's some that I think are just like grenades. And they do pretty high damage, so I really should think about using them. I wonder if there's any carry capacity I could upgrade. I need squirrel bones. Yeah, I need all kinds of things. Owl. Oh, see, I don't want to kill any owls. Oh, that's mean. I don't want to do that. I know. Like, I have no problem killing all the goats, but I'm like, no, not the owls. I like birds. Let's see, the ammo. Blast Sling. Yeah, so there's blast bombs, sticky bombs, and proximity bombs. So this is on impact, so you'd lob that like a grenade. This is sticky, so you'd throw it at the machine and it would stick to them for a little while before it went off. And then this one is kind of like setting down a frag mine. You can, you know, chuck them from a distance. I really need to use these more, I think. Because I do like using these explosives, and I like using the blast wires. Quite makes that jump, does she? There we go. Had to get a bit of a running start. Okay. want to come over here and see what this road is that's lined with crumbling streetlights. Oh, somebody's cart here. And a little camp. Okay. Oh, that looks like a tank. Yep, and there's something to scan. Beverly Hills terror attack. Wheel of Life behind California terror attack. 2044. In a statement released yesterday, the radical group Wheel of Life has claimed responsibility for last week's terror attack, which has generated fear and uncertainty throughout Los Angeles County. 3 suicide bombers detonated lethal explosives on the grounds of the Untested Center, a luxury clinic dedicated to regeneration and life extension therapies. As well as killing 5 clinic staff, the attack claimed the life of tech billionaire Aubrey Hopkins, founder of a research project on salamander biology that led to the first successful human longevity treatments. Hopkins himself had been experimenting with the treatments since the early phases of the project. The expense associated with these treatments has thus far made them available only to the world's most affluent. Their use by the rich has sparked widespread controversy, serving as fuel for the aggressive responses like those carried out by Wheel of Life. Aging and death flow from the spring of renewal that makes us human. The extension of life and youth by false means degrades our essential nature and brings spiritual corruption. Those who perished last week spent their lives to fill the gap dividing rich and poor, read their statement in part. The group's role in the bombing, a little typo there, was already suspected as multiple witnesses recounted the shouting of data corrupted. Okay, so here's a little more tidbit of information that makes me think that Ted Faro is still alive. In the main story, Faro is the founder of Faro Automated Solutions that was responsible for the robots that went rogue and destroyed the Earth. So, but there was references in the main story to him building himself a pyramid somewhere and hiding from the rogue robots. And in the main story, there was some kind of signal that was sent to Gaia. Gaia was the AI responsible for rejuvenating the Earth and bringing back humanity, the world that Aloy lives in with all the machines. Well, not the nasty machines. Gaia made the nice machines that were re-terraforming the Earth and helping the humans. Anyway, but we don't know who sent the signal that destroyed Gaia or made her have to self-destruct. I don't know. I think it's Ted Faro. I think either Faro has been cloning himself and that's how he's still alive, or maybe right here this suggests that maybe he could still be alive because he's been extending his life. So there you go. Or maybe somebody somewhere in the world still is alive that we'll run into in a future game or something. That would be interesting, to run into someone who is 2,000 years old. Or how old is she? It's 1,000 years. 1,000 years have gone by, I think. 900 and something years between the apocalypse and the world that Aloy lives in. So, I think it's 1,000 years. But it'd be interesting if we ran into someone who was 1,000 years old because they were doing these longevity treatments or something. That could be a very interesting storyline in a future game. Assuming they do more games, and I think they will, because this one's been so successful. And well received. Alright, so yeah, so this is a road here. This is a street with street lights. And it looks like the Banuk have tied some banners. Huh. Just checking it out. Seeing what's here. Where am I on the map? Oh, we're on the top of the... Oh, that's what it is. We're not on a road. We're on the top of the dam. Oh. Okay. So down there is where we came in. There is a save fire. And we met that Oseram guy who was trapped inside. I found out that the voice actor who voiced the Oseram during that quest, the quest was called Waterlogged. The Oseram was voiced by the guy that used to be on Blue's Clues. Ooh, that looks like I could climb. Doesn't that look like ledges right there? It is ledges. We could climb from the bottom to the top on those ledges right there, or from the top to the bottom if you want to go that way. Okay. Joe, I think he was Joe on Blue's Clues, if you ever watched the old cartoon. Well, it's getting old now. My kids watched it 15 years ago or whatever. Oh, we can rappel down. Okay. Well, I don't know if I want to do that right yet. Let's take a look at what we want to do next. I think what we want to do... Oh, we're not far from more Bluegleam. Might as well. We're right here. Right here. Alright, I'll turn around and go back and go grab this. Oh, this is cool. Anyway, I just thought that was funny. Because the quest Waterlogged is kind of this little hunt, you know. And I just think of Blue's Clues. We gotta find the last paw print. That's the third clue. Put it in a notebook. Cause it's who's clues, Blue's Clues. Aloy's gotta sit down in her thinking chair and think. That's just funny. It just tickled me when I found out about that. Alright, looks like it's up on the side of this mountain here. Oh, okay. Kinu is saying that choice that I made where they chose their name, the Broken Hearts or whatever, the trio of hunters. If I had made different choices, they would have chosen different names. Nukoni's arrows would have been a good one. Yeah, I was thinking they should name themselves after Nukoni. That would have been a good choice. Can we get up here? There it is right there. Well, I don't know. These mountains don't look like they're designed to be scaled. Oh. I don't want to fall and break my neck. Aloy's being a mountain goat. Maybe this will do it. We should probably be cautious. Are there any critters up here?
Frozen machine fluid.
Oh! Oh, is this on the path? I think that's one of those bridges that we had to cross when we were doing the path, the shaman's path. Okay, so we could have hopped down here and gotten the Bluegleam when we were on the shaman's path. Yeah, the shaman's path took us all over the place. I think we started out down here, had to come all the way up here, came all the way across here, had to go through a bunch of caves, cross a bunch of... Oh man, it took forever. That's in another episode. Previous episodes. Previously on the Frozen Wilds. Okay, let's go down here and turn in some pigments. And what is this? For the Werak. Go to Song's Edge. I've already done that. Oh, right. That's the main storyline for this. Not for the main game, but for this Oh, the Hunter's 3. It says we're not done yet. Return to... Oh, we have to go back to Burgrend. Okay. Well, let's do that. Let's go back to Burgrend, and we'll also go turn in a set of pigments. There we go. And I'll check in with the chat room. Oh, okay. Kidu says, yes, you can meet the hunters in the Sundom. Oh, that's cool. Sticky bombs on a frozen machine is OP. Okay. Yeah, I should probably figure out, or, you know, remember to do combos like that. So you could go freeze, freeze, and then explode. Because a frozen machine takes more damage because it's frozen, right? I mean, regardless, any kind of damage. Like arrows or bombs or whatever. If it's frozen. Yeah, for real. Yeah, there's no way we're not meeting Ted in a sequel. I know, it's gotta happen. It's gotta happen. It's just, to me, being a writer myself and a person who creates narratives, it just seems so clear from everything in this game that it's pointing at Ted Faro will show up again. I mean, it just has to happen. It really does. And he's also... Oh, sorry. I lost my mic. He's also the jerk that was responsible for destroying the Apollo archive, and so they didn't have all of the knowledge. What? Can I not quick save?
Tulemak is no longer the landmark it once was. But I'm glad to see it moving
Okay, I
again.
guess I can't quick save there. Hello. Is my mic still working? It doesn't sound like it's working. Okay. We want to go see Burgrend. Where is Burgrend?
We're dragged to Meridian and chains.
No, I don't want to challenge Artek. Oh, Burgrend's behind me somewhere. Okay, over here. Okay, let's go this way.
They say Meridian is a place where every need is met.
Here we go. Where is that awesome merchant?
I spend too long in one place, I start to grind my teeth.
There he is.
There's no time to waste worrying about the
Burgrend, how'd your investment pay out?
Quite handsomely, thanks very much. Hey, do you know those three crazy Banuk are calling themselves the Shattered Hearts now? Well, now that I have those parts, I can pay off a debt of my own.
So they've gone south then?
Aye, that they have. I've got a friend in the Sundom by the name of O'Toole. He owes me a favor. Old O'Toole is a machine scavenger, a pretty competent one. So I sent them to learn from the best.
Or at least from the pretty competent.
Well, we work with the resources we have. Speaking of which, here, a token of my gratitude.
I'll give this to the Osram.
Thank you. What'd I get? Ooh, some Bluegleam and an extraordinary reward box. Well, thank you, Burgrend.
These new hunters are so eager to prove.
That's pretty sweet. Now we gotta go find the pigment person. Oh, and I leveled up.
Faithless hunters see the blue light as a
53.
something poetic.
I gotta go. Come on, you can climb that. Come on, there's no reason you can't climb that except that it doesn't have the little yellow ledge. Oh, no. Invisible wall. Can't go that way. Okay, got it. I don't know if I have enough to get a another bow yet. Let's take a look. Yeah, I already have a Forgefire, thank you. And I own the Banuk Stormslinger, right? We gotta probably play with that one at some point. And the Banuk Champion Bow. is another version of the war bow and the Powershot Bow. Oh, okay. This is the other one that I wanted. And it takes 14 Bluegleam, and I have 14 Bluegleam, so let's get it. Yay! And so that one should go here. That's nice. I like having the Banuk stuff instead of the Shadow stuff, because the Shadow Karja are kind of the bad guys of the game. Why would I want to be carrying their gear? I mean, their gear is the best in the main game, but unless you go and get, I think you can go do all the hunter trials and get something better. And I didn't want to do that, but still, screw the Shadow Karja. We have Banuk stuff now. Awesome. Alright. Let's take a look here. How am I for wire? Resources. As I use a lot of wire. Oh, I got a ton of wire. That's nice. Okay. I must have picked up a lot from all the machines we were fighting. Ooh, starting to get low on sticks. Well, I guess 750 is still good. Oh, I had a little talisman or something to sell here. Yeah, ancient charms. Alright. Let's go sell those. Well, I don't know if he wants them, but the other merchant might. Excuse me, pardon me, excuse me. Pardon me, excuse me. There we go. Alright, sell. Let's sell the ancient charms. That's all they're good for, is selling. Bus tokens and whatnot. There we go. I'm gonna sell that. I don't think I need to worry about it. I'll sell those. Don't need that either. I have my own golden fast travel pack already. There it is. Alright. Alright, pigments. Pigments. Right. Where's the pigment lady? She's over there on that mountain.
Anything like the machines that guard Thunder's drum.
I don't think there's a fast way to get up there. We gotta climb all the scaffolding to go and get her. There's a fast way down. Looks like we've got some zip lines so we can get down, but
whatever new machines crawl from that cauldron, we'll be ready.
oh, nope, that's not her. Is this her? Nope, that's a Banuk villager. Why are the villagers all up here?
Back to a dead thing as you did with the Tulemak. It's not natural.
Well, where the heck is she? Oh, she's way up there. Oh my gosh. Well, how do I get up there? Oh. Look for the yellow things. Alright. Is it safe to drop? Oh, there she is. Is this up higher than she was before?
Not afraid of heights, are you, Sekuli?
What's to fear? A drop from this height, I'd just make one more painting.
Okay.
Urkai said you two were friends.
I paint about what I feel now, not the way things used to be. Urkai understood. Most Banuk didn't. I would have been exiled if she hadn't had Aratak take me into their werak.
Okay. Well, how about some pigments? How would you like some pigments? Collectible pigment reward box 1. There you go. I think that is yours.
These are perfect. And like all perfect things, they must be watered down or ground into a paste. Way of the world.
Okay, bye.
I'll leave you to it. I get the feeling you prefer to work alone.
It's my curse.
Okay, see you later. I'm just gonna take a leap. Well, Aloy has made a lot of paintings by falling and killing herself in this game. Or I've made a lot of paintings with Aloy. I've painted Aloy's blood across many rocks and valleys. Oh, okay. Kinu is saying that Othar is the guy who gave us the Frozen Wilds quest in Day Tower. So maybe at some point you can go to Day Tower and see what the 3 youngsters are doing with him. Okay. That's a cool idea. Yeah. Ooh, there's like a wind chime thing over there. That looks cool. Oh, there's the tall neck in the distance. Nice.
I remember the Red Rays, Outlander. I knew what outsiders bring to the cut.
Okay. She was kind of nasty. Usually people are, like, indifferent to Aloy here. Alright, now can I save at the safe fire? Oh, this is the guy here. The guy from Blue's Clues.
Ah, there she is. There's my other set of hands. How's your metal cooling, hmm?
My, metal is cooling pretty well, Gildan. And yours?
Oh, you know, nothing comes out of the forge perfect. Come, sit. I've got an old Delvin story that'll turn that red hair white.
Hold that thought, Gildan. Another time, okay?
Anytime you like.
I want to hear his story. Don't make me wait. Oh, come on. I already had that conversation or one similar to it with him before.
What do you think Sekuli's painting will look like when she's finished it?
There we go. Quick save. Now it'll let me quick save. I want to hear his stories. Oh well. I guess we'll have to wait for another time. Alright, I need to get going and get on with my evening.
Here's to the hunt.
Go have some dinner. And I hope you have a great night. I would like to stream tomorrow. Hopefully I will get a chance. But as I was saying earlier, my life has been kind of crazy lately, so I never know from day to day. For the month of May, tomorrow's May 1st. For the month of May, it is really just all up in the air. I have got a lot going on, including moving. So I am going to be away from the channel, but I just don't know exactly when or for how long. I should be able to stream tomorrow and Thursday. I will definitely try to do a Fallout Friday this Friday. But next week, I just really don't know what my schedule is going to be. So I was kind of hoping to wrap up the Frozen Wilds pretty soon. I don't know how much more I have to do. But you know what we need to do right this minute? Look at our treasure boxes. We got a bunch of treasure boxes I haven't opened. So let's do it. Ooh, we got more Bluegleam. Not that we need it now. And a badger bone. And a squirrel bone. And more Bluegleam. Oh, that's cool. And an ancient sculpture. Oh, we got an owl bone. So I don't have to actually kill the owls to do that ammo expansion pack. Oh, that's nice. Ooh, and a weapon coil. And another weapon coil. All kinds of goodies. Mostly metal shards. An untested weapon coil. Interesting. I wonder what that's gonna be. And here's the one we just got for turning in the pigments. Alright, we got a tear weapon coil, a freeze weapon coil, some Bluegleam, and some metal burn. Nice. Alright. Let's see. The untested weapon coil does 51 damage, 35 tear, and 35 fire. Wow. That's pretty nice. And these are just spear damage coils. I think I've already got... These are green, so they're not that great. I think I've already got the best coils on my spear that I can. Yeah. So these are just 5 and 8. This is 22 and 20. So we're good there. But let's take a look at the hunter bow. No. Don't want that one. Oh, right. We have the new... Oh, dang. We have the new... Powershot Bow. So let's go to the sharp shot bow, clear the modifications from it, go to the Banuk Powershot Bow. Ah, okay. Damage, tear, corruption, damage. Well, damage and tear would be helpful. And tear, freeze, tear, and handling. Let's go with this one. And the tear and handling. And maybe that one, I guess. Is that a good combo for that? I wanted to look at the specialized hunter bow because, hang on, this one does 51 damage, this does 49 damage, 33 handling, and 17 fire. Alright, so I would be losing some handling, but I would be gaining... Yeah, I don't really need the tear, though. Oh, I do, though. This is my tear arrow bow. Damage, tear, and fire. Oh, I bet it's better than this. So this is 42-11. Yeah, I'm gonna lose just a little bit of tear if I go with that, but I'll gain a lot of damage. 54 handling. This doesn't have handling at all. Alright, let's replace this one with this one. I think. Yeah, I think so. Oh, yeah. Okay, I'm feeling good about that. Alright, we'll see how that goes. I guess. What resources? Oh, alright, we have an albone now. Right. And treasure boxes. It says an exclamation point over the treasure boxes, but I think I opened them all. Oh, so many goodies. So many, many goodies. Alright, well that's it for me then. We've opened all of our treasure boxes. And we helped the hunters 3, the broken hearts, shattered hearts, whatever their names are. I think it's shattered hearts is what they chose for themselves. And we visited Old Faithful, the geyser, gathered some Bluegleam. Now I think the next thing to do... Oh, and we did the tutorial. We did the Forgefire tutorial. We could do the Stormslinger tutorial next time. But other than that, I think we've got... Yep, For the Warwick is the next thing we need to do. And that's the main storyline in this add-on. I guess we'll be doing that tomorrow. I hope you'll join me. Take care of yourselves until then.
Sekuli's work is strange, but it is hers. She follows behind no other.